Maxwell Smith, and I'm the technology facilitator for Fuquay-Atlanta High School, as well as Carpenter Elementary, and I'm back with another Tech Tidbit. Today I want to show you a really cool web word processor and whiteboard that you can use as a teacher and share with your students very easily without the use of a login or any kind of cost or anything like that. The website is called www.scrawler.com. That's SCRAWLAR.com, scrawler.com. And it's a word processor / whiteboard that teachers can use to share resources with their students as they log in. It does require a login, however, so let me show you really quickly how you do that. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see links for logging in, teacher sign up, and so forth. We're going to go ahead and sign up for an account. I'm going to sign up with my school email address. I'm going to create a password, type the password again, and then you need to provide a class code for your students to use to log in for your class. So it needs to be a number of some type. It must be all lowercase and contain a number. Special characters such as apostrophes or quotation marks or asterisks are not permitted. So it needs to be letters and it must contain a number, at least one number. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my information. I agree to the terms of service, and very quickly it creates my account. Now the very first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to enter a list of students to share your documents with. So I will pause the video and create a class list by clicking Manage Students, and this is where I'll add the student's name and click Add New. Create a new name. It generates a number password for you. And if you want to delete that name, you can just click delete. Okay, I have created my fictional list of students for my class. I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create a document using Scrawler. To create a new document, I click Create or click New Document or New Doc, and I give the title. So I'm going to give this a title of Morning Work. Morning Work Monday, March 30th. Alright, I've gone ahead and I've typed in the sentences for the morning work, the activity that we're going to share with the students. Once I've finished typing, I can go ahead and click Save to save my work. Before I move on, I wanted to just show you that very briefly for the word processor part of Scrawler. You have a function for making text bold, for italicizing text. You can insert an unordered list. You can insert an ordered list. You can insert a link. You can insert an image. You can insert a headline, a large headline or a smaller headline. You can select the color of the selected text, so you can choose the text color. Or you can show the HTML if you want to put in HTML code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how students can share with teachers as well, and I'll demonstrate how to use those functions. But for anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click Return Home, and you can see that this is my first document that I've saved in my inventory, Morning Work Monday, March 30th. I can either share it or delete it. I'm going to go ahead and share it. And when I click Share, no one has not been shared with anyone yet, but I can invite the people in my class. And all I need to do for each person that I want to share the document with is to click either Can Edit or Can View. In this case, this is going to be morning work, so I want to click Can Edit for each of these fictional students. And click Update. And now all of these students can edit the document. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as the student, and so we can access the work and actually complete it and then share it with the teacher. Just in case you forget, and in this case I don't remember the access codes for all the students. So to remember that, I can click on Manage Students, So now I'm going to go over into another browser so I can log in as a student. The code is 1983. Password is 371850. And as you can see now, I'm logged in as Molly Ringworld with my class code 1983. You can see I haven't written any documents yet, but if I click on Shared with Me, I can see this is the morning work that my teacher shared with me. So I'm going to click the document. And I'm going to go ahead and make my changes. So it asks me to circle the verb in each sentence and italicize in that. So instead of circle, we can't circle in this case. So I'm going to make please bold the verb. I mean to say bold. I'm going to bold the verb in each sentence and italicize it. Okay, so I am Molly Ringworld and I have made my changes in the morning work. The question now is, how do I share this with my teacher since she already has the original document? My answer would be, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and highlight and right click and copy what the changes I've made. I'm going to click on Return Home. I'm going to click on New Document or New Doc. Paste what I copied on the clipboard into the Word document, into the document. I'm going to give it a new title, Completed Morning Work 3:30, and save it. And then click Return Home. Now, this is the document that I, Molly Ringworld, have in my folder. I'm going to share this with the teacher to either edit or view. I'm going to click Can Edit. Scroll down and click Update. And then I log out. Now I flip back to the teacher view, and I'm going to click on Shared with Me. And oh look, there's my completed morning work for 3:30 by Molly Ringworld, and she says I can edit it. So I'm going to click on it, and wow, there's what she sent me. That's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so now I want to show you the whiteboard function of Scrawler. But in this case, I want to create a new sketch by clicking New Sketch. And I can create a new sketch with either a blank background or a background image. I'm going to click blank background. And right now I have, this is my whiteboard. And right now it has the standard white background. I can change that by clicking on the swatch down here. And you can make it red, you can make it blue, you can make it any variation in between, yellow. In this case, I'm going to make it the standard white background. Here are your tools. Down here, you have your standard pencil drawing tool that you can use. In this case, I'm using the mouse pad to move the line around. You can change the width of the drawing tool by moving the pixel slider to a maximum of 50 pixels. So in this case, it's 13 pixels right now, which makes a much thicker line. You can draw straight lines if you like, if you want to use it for geometry or something like that. You can enter your text here for a white box. Instead of typing right on the page, you can type your text here. Good morning, class. Happy Monday. You can enter the type or the font size. In this case, I want to make this 36. And then you hold down your text and drag it onto the screen instead of it appearing in a text box. And then you can make another copy if you want. If you need to get rid of an error that you made, you can click this back button here to undo the last thing you did. If you want to undo the undo, you can redo by clicking this arrow here and add it again. In this case, I'm going to take it away. Maybe. And if you want to make things bigger, you can press the plus button here to make it smaller. You can press the minus button, and if you want to clear the board, press clear, and it erases everything on the screen. You can also use this crossbar and hold down the mouse pad button, the left mouse pad button, and use the touchpad if you want to drag the items on the picture around. And if you want to sample a color using the eyedropper tool, you can use that. So I'm going to clear the screen, and I'm going to use this as a tool for morning work. Again, it's going to be for math class. Alright, I've gone in and I've written in my fractions for the students to multiply. I'm going to save my sketch. Wait for it to save real quick. And then I'm going to return home. I'm going to click on My Sketches, and in case it's shown right there. So I can click here if I want to edit it some more. I can click here if I want to delete it. In this case, I'm going to share it with my students again. Scroll down, and I'm going to invite all of my students. I'm going to share it with all my students. And update. I'm going to look at my students again, and I'm going to choose who I can log in as so I can solve the problem. In this case, I'm going to be Jordan Perkins. I'm going to switch to my other browser. I'm going to log in as the student this time. My class code is 1983. The password for Jordan is 4351797. Right now I'm Jordan Perkins. I'm going to click on Shared with Me. Here's the sketch for me to edit. I'm going to choose my color. I'm going to narrow my pixels just a little bit so I can solve it. So 3 times 8 is 24. 7 times 9 is 63. I know this will actually reduce to 3/7. I'm going to save the sketch again as Jordan. And return home. And then I'm going to share this back with the Teach. Click Update. So now the teacher has access to my sketch as well with my answers. I'm going to log out. Switch back over to my teacher mode. I'm going to click on Shared with Me. Oh, and there's my sketch from Jordan Perkins. Let me click on it. And there are Jordan's answers. So very quickly, that's how you can share either word processing or whiteboard sketches with students, and students can share them back with you using Scrawler. Once again, my name is Russell Smith, Tech Facilitator, and I'll be back soon with another Tech Tidbit. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.